everyone. Last night, the SAG Awards were on and we did our live reaction, and it's time to break it all down. But before I get into that, just a little something that I wanted to talk about. So as I said last night during the live reaction, my mom and I had a very surprised reaction to who won Best Ensemble of a Cast in a Movie. Parasite won. We were not expecting that. I don't think anyone was expecting that. I think everyone thought it was going to be Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I was personally pulling for Jojo Rabbit. And when Parasite was called, my mom had a heavy reaction. This is live. It is a natural reaction. It just, that's what happens. And today I'm waking up to hateful comments calling me obese and our opinions are wrong. That is not necessary. We are just filming our lives and putting it out there for you guys to see our reaction. Name calling is not necessary. It's very degrading, and I won't have it on my channel. I will not be body shamed on my own channel. I am proud of myself. I am proud of my mom. I'm proud of who we are. And we are never, ever going to censor ourselves. We are always going to say what we feel. And we never once said that we didn't want Parasite to win. We can't say that because we've never seen it. So we wouldn't say that. We had our favorite that we wanted to win. And that's it. So let's move on. Let's grow up a little bit. Because if you do post a negative comment, I'm just going to delete it anyway. So it's pretty pointless to post that. But let's move on. And let's talk about what happened at the SAG Awards last night. Now, not too much of a surprise in the 4 acting categories. Those are staying exactly the same. Brad Pitt, Laura Dern, Renee Zellweger, and Joaquin Phoenix. Those 4 are riding it all the way to the Oscars, guaranteed. If there's a surprise in there somewhere, I would be absolutely shocked. If it is, it's probably going to be in Best Supporting Actress category. Maybe ScarJo could slip in. I know, probably not, but that would be my guess. It's usually always the surprise in the supporting actress category, or maybe actor. It's never usually a lead category. The shocks of the night, the biggest shock I'll save for after, I already mentioned it, but the other shocks, not even with a movie, but with the TV categories, Jennifer Aniston won in her category, and Sam Rockwell won in his category. They haven't been winning the entire season, and then last night they both won. So I was surprised. I was happy for my man Sam. That was awesome. And then the final award of the night, Best Ensemble in a Film. My mom was all for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I was pulling for Jojo Rabbit, and they called Parasite. It was absolutely crazy. No one saw Parasite coming. This puts a real question mark on what's going to happen at the Oscars. When we have the BAFTAs in 2 weeks, I think it's going to narrow down the choices, narrow down the scope of what's going to be happening. As far as Best Director category goes, I don't know. The top 3 right now, I think, are Tarantino, Bong Joon-ho, or Sam Mendes. Even though Tarantino hasn't won an award yet, the Oscars might give it to him because he's never won that Best Director Oscar, and he's never won for Best Picture. And that's kind of the reason why I'm gravitating towards Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, because it did win Comedy Musical at the Golden Globes. It won Best Picture at the Critics' Choice Awards. However, at SAG, it was Parasite. But then you also have 1917. Won Best Drama at the Golden Globes. It won for Best Director Sam Mendes at the Globes and also at the Critics' Choice, but then it also tied for Best Director at the Critics' Choice with Bong Joon-ho for Parasite. So these films, they're neck and neck. Parasite, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I think those 2 films are really, really going to be the 2 films that are going to be duking it out for Best Picture. Wow. That was the big shock of the night, that Parasite reigned supreme at the SAGs. That's it. Ooh, I got to take a break. Thank God we have 2 weeks in between the SAGs and the BAFTAs. I got to recover. So let me know your thoughts down below. Were you shocked that Parasite won for Best Ensemble? Consider hitting that red subscribe. Thank you so much. And as always, I'll see you at the movies.